Hey, what's up, everyone? Bestinwest here, and I haven't been making too many videos lately. This COVID thing has really got my work schedule all mixed up because I'm working from home now. So separating home and work, it's kind of weird. But anyways, we're just gonna get into these low-ranked GBL battles. These are probably some of the most entertaining ones, just because you get to see Pokemon that you don't usually see otherwise. But they're not super competitive. But we're just gonna get into it and see what I'm thinking. I guess kind of going over what I'm thinking while I'm doing these battles. For those of you that are just starting PvP, I'm using Altaria, Munchlax, and Registeel as you see on the screen right there. It's a very flexible team, and work. It works for me from lower ranks to higher ranks, just because it has pretty good coverage. Munchlax being somewhat a safe swap. It does get hard countered by a few of the fighting types, but and Vigoroth kind of does really well against Munchlax. But yeah, we're just gonna get into these battles, see how I do. Actually, I'm gonna tell you how I do. I think I go 5-0. This is very low rank, so that's not too surprising. But I lead off with Altaria against this Sableye. So Sableye is pretty squishy, but it does get to those charge moves pretty fast. So it seems like he overfarmed there, and I'm just gonna get that sky attack off. I'm pretty sure he got to 2 foul plays, so I'm gonna go ahead and shield that first one. He swaps into Hypno, and I'm gonna swap into my Munchlax, which has Lick. Lick's gonna deal super effective damage to that Hypno, and these body slams are gonna get out pretty fast. I'm hoping he doesn't have Focus Blast. He does have Fire Punch though, and Fire Punch is gonna deal neutral damage, and he gets to them relatively quickly. But my Licks are gonna be dealing a lot of damage, and I was able to farm down that Hypno, and I get a body slam off on whatever comes in. It's a Venusaur, and I'm able to get to a second body slam. So that's Munchlax, right? Munchlax can get those body slams off surprisingly fast with that Lick. I bring in Registeel versus Venusaur, and he quits just because Venusaur has nothing to go against Registeel, right? Going up against Omoang, no, Diego, he has a Noctowl. So Noctowl is something you don't see that much in higher ranks, but I believe he made a switch into Magneton. Magneton going to be resisting my Dragon Breath and Sky Attack. The thing is with Magneton, it's very squishy, so even those body slams going to deal a lot of damage. And I was able to farm it down with Lick, and he brings in Poliwrath. Poliwrath going to deal super effective damage with those fighting moves, but it is going to take neutral damage from everything I have with Munchlax. So he gets a dynamic punch off, and I'm going to bring in my Altaria. Altaria is going to have to worry about that ice punch, but he goes with dynamic punch again. So it makes me kind of wonder, like, what moveset is this Poliwrath running? He lets it go, and he brings in Noctowl. So he may have had like Hydro Pump, Dynamic Punch, Hydro Pump. It's kind of an interesting moveset, but he goes ahead and blocks that Noctowl. I'm not worried at this point because I have Registeel in the back, and I do swap into Registeel, and this is all but over. Flash Cannon is going to knock out this Noctowl, and that's GG. So in this set, I'm 2-0 right now, and 2-0 is definitely good. Going up against my next opponent, Dear Ataru. And it's going to be Hypno versus Altaria. And I tried to catch the Ice Punch, but he doesn't throw it. And he brings in Altaria to go in against my Munchlax. Now, my Munchlax does have some energy built up at this point, and I'm going to just spam these body slams, and it's going to put some pressure on this Altaria because I'm getting these body slams off pretty fast. And if he doesn't shield my next body slam, he's going to faint, right? And yeah, he should be pretty close to a sky attack. So he does shield, and he's going to go ahead and throw this sky attack. And I think I may just, no, I let it go. And then I bring in my Altaria to knock out his Altaria. And he brings Hypno back out, and I get the Sky Attack off right away, not knowing what he has. And he gets a charge move off. I decide to let this go, even if it is an Ice Punch, but it's a Shadow Ball. Even if it was Ice Punch, I was going to be able to survive it. He brings in Lantern, so this is a bad matchup. It's not a terrible matchup, but it's not a good matchup, right? So I'm able to deal neutral damage with my Dragon Pulse. Gets a charge move off, I let this go. Thunderbolt's going to knock out my Altaria, and I have my Registeel. So I believe Flash Cannon will KO at this point, so I'm just going to go for 2 Flash Cannons, and whatever this is, I'm going to block it, because it's going to take 2 charge moves no matter what he has, right? So I get off this first Flash Cannon, he blocks it, and now all I need is 1 more Flash Cannon, and he's going to get to a charge move maybe. Nope. It seems like he was going for Hydro Pump. Not sure if it would KO'd anyways, but that Flash Cannon nearly KO'd. He gets 1 charge move off. It's not going to KO me. It's a Thunderbolt, and I'm just going to farm down that Lantern and GG. So that one was actually kind of competitive. He has a very good team. It's just that he ran up against mine. And he was running Shadow Ball. It's kind of interesting. Most Hypnos I see now are running either Thunder Punch, Ice Punch, Focus Blast, Ice Punch, maybe Focus Blast, Thunder Punch. Like, there's a lot of combinations with Hypno that are very viable. So this is the first time I think I see Vigoroth in the lead. So most people use Vigoroth as a safe switch, but they led with Vigoroth, and Vigoroth is going to be dealing not very effective damage with those counters, but those body slams do come out pretty fast. So it's kind of sucks shielding body slams because they come out so fast, but at the same time it's stab body slam, right? So that damage does add up. So I'm able to get to the second Sky Attack, and he double shields his Vigoroth. So now do I double shield? Yes I do. Just because like I need to, because in the back, what do I have? I have Munchlax and I have Registeel. So he's gonna get another charge move off right here, and it's gonna be very close to knocking me out. But I think nope, wasn't able to knock it out. But I bring in my Registeel, farm down that Vigoroth, get a little bit of energy. He brings out Deoxys, and I'm gonna get to his Flash Cannon. It's gonna deal a decent amount of damage. These counters are dealing a lot of damage though, so I'm going to switch in my Munchlax. And Munchlax versus Azumarill, not the best matchup, but not a terrible matchup. I got a little bit of energy, so these body slams are going to be coming out very fast. He's going to get a charge move off, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be Hydro Pump. Hydro Pump would probably, but he decides to go Ice Beam. So I get the second body slam off. Body slam is going to deal about, I want to say like 20% of Azumarill's life, and those licks add up to another 20% so altogether it could be 100. So I get another body slam off. He's going to get a charge move off right here. Now it's going to be another Ice Beam. I'm going to go ahead and farm down that Azumarill, have a little bit of energy left, and I'm going to be able to knock out this Deoxys with a Flash Cannon, because Thunderbolt's not going to deal a ton of damage. It's not going to knock me out, and I'm pretty much at Flash Cannon already. And yeah, there was some lag, but it wouldn't have mattered anyways, because my Flash Cannon was, there was lag, but this Flash Cannon was going to knock it out anyways. GG. So pretty competitive there. You're starting to see more competition in these battles. Getting into this next battle, I think this is going to be the second to last battle of this set. So Altaria versus Azumarill. This is a bad matchup for me. So I farm a little bit, and I make the switch just in time to catch that Ice Beam. And that's because I know that Ice Beam's coming out, and he switches into a Alolan Marowak. So this is a good matchup for me, because Lick is going to deal super effective damage, and Shadow Ball is not a threat to me anymore. So all he's going to do is just going to throw Bone Clubs and Bone Clubs at me. And Bone Club doesn't do that much damage. He actually threw a Shadow Ball, so I don't think that's the correct move, but he did it anyways, and he's going to get to another charge move. I'm not going to shield this. He is able to knock me out with a Bone Club, and I'm bringing my Altaria back, and I'm going to try to farm down this Marowak. I think I shield. Nope, I let this go. Maybe I was counting. Maybe I was counting. But I was able to absorb that Shadow Ball. I mean, that Bone Club. And get this Sky Attack off on his Azumarill. He decides to shield that. And I get another Sky Attack off right here. And Sky Attack is the only thing that Altaria can do to Azumarill. Azumarill is immune to Dragon type moves, so it's barely doing any damage. And I'm able to get to another Sky Attack right here. And that's huge because I have Registeel in the back, right? And Registeel is going to be able to deal enough damage with Flash Cannon to knock out that Azumarill, but he brings in Ferrothorn, and Ferrothorn, unless he has Thunder, he does have Thunder, it's going to deal neutral damage to me, but Focus Blast is going to devastate this Ferrothorn, right? Almost one-hit KOs it, I believe. Yep, it does one-hit KO it, and now all I have to do is get to a Flash Cannon, and Flash Cannon is going to knock out this Azumarill easily. Sends out Hydro Pump, but I had a shield left, and yeah, Flash Cannon is going to KO this Azumarill. So even with the bad lead of Altaria versus Azumarill, bringing in Munchlax, getting a slight energy advantage, really helped me out there. So yep, that was the last battle of that set, and yeah, there was actually some pretty good competition near the end there. So even these low ranked battles, it was at the beginning of the season, so a lot of people are on the same footing. Even at these low ranked battles, you're gonna see pretty good competition because some people are starting out that were ranked 10 last season. But yeah, got Snivy there, and yeah, got to rank 3. So that's gonna do it for this video. Thanks for watching. I'm hoping to be more consistent with these GBL videos. I've been doing tons of battles. I'm at, I think, 150 battles now. I'm not gonna show all of them, that's way too many, but maybe I'll just skip to like more current battles. I haven't been doing that great. I did get to like 2450, and then I dropped down to 2300. It was terrible. 150 points in like a day and a half. I lost, but I'm slowly climbing my way back up. Hopefully I'll hit rank 9 soon. But yeah, that'll do it for this video. Till next time, guys, this is Bestinwest. I'll catch you guys later.